Otaku, of course. I am here to bring you the chaos and the news on the crypto space. How you guys doing? How you doing? How you go? What the F? What in the F? Where have I been? Where have I been? Oh my God, where the hell have I been? Well, yeah, I've been working. I got multiple jobs. Focus is back in the house. Damn, dude, awesome. I'm doing all right. I'm alive and well. A lot of stuff in my personal life going on. Of course, you and I know about working the whole job situation, man. Got to make as much money as you can right now, especially right before the bull run. Dude, we are probably days away. I've got a whole entire bullish freaking segment for you today. The entire damn show is going to be bullish today. I don't even know how you can be bearish right now. It's insane what's going on. JASMY, of course, blowing through the freaking roof right now, about ready to blow out of a cup and handle. We're going to dive into a whole bunch of that stuff. Let's dive into it. Let's go. Let's freaking go. All right. I got, of course, the mascots, the dancing mascots, myself included, all in my face. All in my face tonight. Oh, in yo face. Thanks again for coming out to watch the stream. Dude, look at this crazy stuff. Look what we predicted too on Thursday going into, I guess this is Wednesday going into Thursday. I missed a day. I missed a couple days, man. I missed a couple days. My dog's not doing very well. His legs are going out, and you know, every day that starts with a T now I'm working. So an S and a T. S and a T's. I am not on the stream, unfortunately, anymore. Unless I get a day. Unless I get a day off, or I have to work. But yeah, this is life now. Anyway, crazy action. We pretty much, of course, knocked it out of the bull part. I don't know how we were ever gonna miss this. We were definitely not bearish at all when it comes to predicting this last week. I'm just gonna clean up the chart, of course. But I'm feeling like a crypto god these days. All right. So anyway, where are we looking at now? We're looking at, of course, trying to break out of 65. It's going to be tough to hit that psychological wall, that psychological barrier. But look at this. We keep making new higher lows. It's not stopping. We're not stopping. Like, why should we stop? We just got the bank. Oh, guys, we got a lot of stuff to unpack. The bank's coming out, right? They're trying to basically push SAB 21 completely, you know, we're going to get into that. We got tons of news to go over. I got it all pulled out. We're going to get through it. But anyway, let's get into the key metrics for the day. Key indicators, of course, brought to you by Kimba, the White Stone Lion. Kimba! Don't buy a heat map when you can get it for free, right? Of course, an anime reference for those who know. I'm talking about Kimba, the White Stone Lion here on YouTube. I'm not endorsed at all. I just love the anime reference for my channel. Anyway, so right now it looks like we're pretty much, again, bears and the bulls just kind of hashing it out. Of course, brought to you by Hulk Hogan, riding that bull, learn to ride that bull, and we're trying to defeat them damn bears and break them down. But right now we're at a stalemate. It's looking pretty much like a stalemate tonight. We got approximately. Actually, I think Japan already opened. So right now we're watching Japan open. It's looking kind of standoffish in my opinion. We're looking at 63.4. Trying to break out of 63.4. If we can get out of 63.4, we're pretty much going ahead. There's nothing stopping us until 64,000 again. That's just what it is. That's what, of course, Heatmap shows us. All the buy orders and the sell orders are in front of us. And it's looking pretty damn bullish, as there's a lot of buy orders in at 63 level as well. We're not going too far down before we start hitting these larger buy orders. So I think the sell are going to stop. This selling is going to stop. Moving on. 35.4. We're going to break it. We're going to break it. By the end of the month, we're probably going to be at 35.5. $35.5 trillion for 2024. This is huge. This is the end of days. So, at least for you know, the dollar. But well, I digress. We're just gonna get through this. We're gonna get through it. Fear and greed for the stonks. Looking at greed again in the 65, high 65 level, pushing into extreme greed probably next week. Maybe by the end of this week. Who knows? I can tell you by the viewer count that's been plaguing my stream. Thank you guys for some loves and support. Like, subscribe, do all the things. Thanks. But yeah, I can tell you that with YouTube analytics, it's starting to really pop, guys. We know that we are in a bull market when there's a lot more activity in YouTube than before. That's another indicator. I just got to share it with you. But yeah, Fear and Greed were stonks, and of course for crypto, I'm going to refresh this before I even look at it. 54, still in neutral. I do not believe this. We are definitely... I'm more bullish than this damn... it's off the damn freaking scale for me. Yeah, it's just not realistic in my opinion. Dollar slipping right at the 100 level. We haven't seen anything this low in 2 years, guys. 2 years in the dollar. When dollar goes down, Bitcoin goes up. It's always been a key indicator, right? So yeah, if we look at the last 3 years, yeah, we haven't been this flipping close to breaking that since we climbed out of the hole in 2022. So 2 years, guys, since we've been this low on the Dixie. We're getting there. Bitcoin's gonna go up like crazy once we break that 100. Break that hundo. Top assets right now on crypto bubbles. Look at this. Look at this. JASMY sitting at 7% on the day. Pretty damn good. Could pull back a little bit right now. 6.5. TIA's up 23%. Insane moves for Celestia. Near 12.8. Jesus. Near's making moves. Tau, Hex, 15% on Tau, almost 9% on Hex. Arweave, look at this, 17% on Arweave. Jesus. Moving up 4 ranks today. JASMY, of course, the honorable mention, 66. Man, we got a long way to go, guys. Look at that. Render's even up 10%. Jeez, I had a big pullback last week. I'm glad to see that up again as well. Big moves happening in our bags. I don't know about you guys, but I'm up in a big way today. I'm up like 10, 12 grand today. It's a nice day. Of course, things are surging right now as I'm speaking. Look at this. JASMY's now at 10%. Holy crap. Yeah, sitting at a new high for the day, actually. Looks like Japan, of course, wants to buy this coin. They just opened. Near now at 17 and TIA at 26, of course. Brought to you immediately, breaking as the bubbles just didn't pop, but they just got larger. They got larger. On the live. Anywho, top 10, no. How many biddies are left on all exchanges? My favorite, my literal favorite indicator to go over with you guys every single day. It looks like we actually have a little more Bitcoin flowing in today, which is kind of weird. We're at 2.35 million. So we are getting to see more Bitcoin action on exchanges today. I mean, putting back a little bit onto exchanges. Not too much of a difference from our high at the beginning of the month. So actually, that's that's back in not even the beginning of the month. Oh my God, we're still way lower than we were at the beginning of the month. Holy crap! This is September 1st right there, 2.39 million versus right now 2.35. Guys, we're running out of Bitcoin to buy. We gotta scoop as much as you can out of that little bucket, because there aren't gonna be that much left when we're all said and done. All right, BitcoinTreasuries.net, of course. What's the exchanges doing? Are we throwing all the ETFs into a hissy fit? iShares still sitting at 357,000. Nothing really new to see there. And I ain't going to cut a bitch off. There we go. There we go. So yeah, we got holdings right now for all of the ETFs. I bet still sitting at 357K. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. All right, I'm moving on. ETF action. It's basically just sitting flat right now. Bitcoin is sitting at 63.2 currently. Have a little bit of a pullback, sharing some of that dominance for the altcoins to finally rise. We're finally starting to see this correlation like we used to, where Bitcoin used to sell off and the altcoins used to take over dominance a little bit. Like, we haven't seen this since 2021. I'm getting so excited. This is going to huge the smaller market caps in huge ways. If you guys have any of the altcoins in the top 100, top 200, anything under the top 10 is going to pop like crazy if we get a true altcoin rally. So I'm really excited, and I think JASMY, a lot of the move with JASMY today, I personally think is because of Ethereum now starting to take off and get off the runway and start to rise. I mean, we're almost at 2,700 for ETH right now. We haven't had a significant move for ETH in a very long time. It's up 3% on the day. So this is important, and I'm actually happy to see Bitcoin just kind of take a bow today, sitting at basically 0% on the day, to let all the other coins rise. So That's exciting. Yeah, so not too bad, not too shabby. Anything else in the top 10? Anything really moving? Of course, we always look at the top 9, 10, 11 to see if anything moved. And market cap, nothing really moved. Contoin still sitting at number 9. Tron still sitting at number 10. And Cardano's at 11. And Avalanche at 12. Nothing to see here. And, of course, your honorable mention goes out to JASMY at 65 market cap. Again, that was 100 and something at the beginning of the year, right? It's already moved up and done amazing on the year. Okay. Moving on. I gotta show JASMY. You guys know how much I love JASMY. God damn it, it's JASMY. Anyway, we're moving on. Top 10 assets in the world. Bitcoin still sitting at number 10 at a $1.25 trillion market cap. Guys, we are slowly moving up to that $2 trillion market cap. What happens when we hit $2 trillion in market cap? Well, we're probably going to rival that of the Alphabet, of course, Google, Amazon, and getting out into the open with NVIDIA. Into an open fight. We're gonna fight these damn, the Mag 7. We're gonna knock them. We're gonna knock at them. Maybe not get through all of them this next year, but we will hit some of them, and we'll put up a fight. All right, moving into, of course, one of my other favorites. I'm gonna refresh this real quick. The Bitcoin rainbow chart, guys. We've been burning so many bennies. I think we burned like 9 bennies this year. Okay. Bitcoin has been in a fire sale for 9 days this year, and it looks like we are out of it. We are not burning any more bennies. Probably for a while. Probably for at least a year. I don't know. Unless, you never know. Black Swan event could happen. We just start burning bennies again. But yeah, my bennies are now safe. I can just, sit around here and I don't know what I'm gonna do with these things. What are you guys doing with your bennies these days? Besides just throwing them around. But yeah, we're still in a buy zone out of the fire sale. Guys, all we need to do is hit a $60,000 Bitcoin. 60,400. And we are back in the fire sale. We're not that far out. We're just poking our head out of the fire sale zone. So do not be sleeping right now, okay? You need to be taking advantage of not just Bitcoin, all crypto. This is a huge indicator for all crypto. Be accumulating as much as possible. I personally have an allocation to, I've been shorting the dollar on JASMY this year because I think it's going to be higher potential than Bitcoin. It's a little more risky, but I'm shorting the dollar on JASMY. And then, of course, a little bit of Polkadot and Sui every day as well, just to kind of garnish it on the top because I think those are going to move and they're, lower in market cap, so move higher. But yeah, we are not even back in accumulation or still cheap. We're still early in the bull market cycle. Cycle top, of course, putting into next year. If you believe in, of course, the Bitcoin power law. I'm not saying I do. I think every model is going to be broken at some point. Bitcoin, of course, the rainbow chart kind of correlates with that as well. Speaking of which, I'm just going to pull that up real quick, see where we're at with that. It's pretty much the same thing as the rainbow chart, in my opinion. The top, of course, next year could get a total of $500,000 to $600,000 Bitcoin. So, be on the lookout for that. All right, moving on. Poly market. Back into poly market. Oh, here we go. Poly market again. Trump sitting at a 48% and Harris at 51%. Again, this is not like be all end all for me, but of course I gotta bring in the poly market reference because if you guys are loaded up on another one that's been down for a while. Polygon, right? Come on, poly market, Polygon. Buy some Polygon. It's going to be huge. But I personally believe that, of course, this is invalidated by, multiple people can put in multiple bets. It's not like a single person can vote. It's not like our actual voting electoral system. So take that with what you will. People are betting on this to make some money. Anywho, guys, all right, let's get into some of the news. I thought this was fun. If you guys like coffee like me, I like coffee. Bukele announces a self-financed budget. So Salvadorian coffee purchase settled with Bitcoin. Oh, yes. Welcome to the Latam Insights, a compendium of Latin America's most relevant crypto and economic news. Brought to you by BitcoinNews.com news. Jesus, Bitcoin.com news. News.bitcoin.com. Anyway, Bukele states that El Salvador will self-finance 2025 budget and won't issue even a cent of debt. We covered that on Wednesday or Thursday last week. That was huge. He brought out the troops. He rallied the whole country. He didn't even mention Bitcoin. He didn't have to because if you don't know, you know how they got to that point. They got rid of the crime, and then they're investing in, of course, in Bitcoin for their country, and they're buying one Bitcoin every single day, and they're mining, of course, Bitcoin with volcanic energy. But yeah, Bukele states El Salvador will be self-financed in 2025. It's huge. I can jump back into my my X, of course. Follow me on X, Twitter, all the things. You know the things, guys. I'm just going to pop back in here real quick, and we're going to pull that up. I can find a reference to it. I know I showed it last week. I got a lot of stuff to update you guys on. A lot of fun stuff happening. A lot of dystopian future stuff happening. But yeah, where the heck is Bukele? Bukele's been all over the place, too. We got a lot of Bukele news, actually. I don't know if you guys heard about what happened with... I cannot find it. Whatever. But if you guys haven't heard the news, of course, Nayib Bukele has met with Elon Musk to discuss the AI, robotics, and the future of humanity. I did want to show that a little bit. This little clip.
Yeah, right here, 3 times the size of the Pentagon.
Right? Quick little clip.
Welcome to
hanging out.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is 3 times the size of the Pentagon.
I'm talking about pizza.
It's like the U.S. could go for another 3. Maybe we're just like Ethereum. We're just but until these, gravity, you said that.
So this happened, right? This happened. Again, just a reference. But what did they talk about? They talked about, of course, AI, robotics, and the future of humanity. What do we talk about here on the stream every single frippin' day? That's, of course, the dystopian future. Of course, that's what AI, robots, and algorithm drones and all the things alike are taking over all the jobs and putting you out in the street. And they're coming. They're coming! If you are a driver, a telemarketer, a lawyer, an accountant, a data entry clerk, a writer, a journalist, a bookkeeper, a receptionist, a bank teller, a travel agent, factory worker, a fast food worker like me, a customer service representative, or, of course, don't you forget, your friends, your family, and your loved ones are all going to be replaced in, you're probably like 2 or 3 years, guys. It's happening fast. It's happening fast. We talked about the Chipotle robots and the Chili's robots and everyone's getting robots. Everyone's getting robots. KFC's run by robots. I just went to a Starbucks the other day and oh my god, they messed up my drink. But anyway, they could have just had. I'm just like watching it the whole time. They're just going back and forth, the blender and then the thing, and they go. I'm like, this could have been a robot. It's so easy. It's right there. So simple. It's right there. But anyway. Yes, that's what's happening. That is what's going on. And Nayib Bukele and Elon Musk, of course, discuss the dystopian future. Yeah, this is crazy. El Salvador President Nayib Bukele met with Tesla and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk at the Texas Gigafactory, discussing AI, robots, and humanity's future. The two exchanged views on innovation, and Musk praised Bukele's leadership. Their conversation emphasized how cutting-edge technologies could shape global progress, aligning with El Salvador's forward-thinking science. Guys, this is insane how much Bukele has been in the news in the last week. He's been featured like in 4 separate occasions. Of course, putting his entire stance on the entire world stage with financing his government in the country of El Salvador. Meeting with Elon Musk. With this, and then also, I don't know if you guys heard, Michael Saylor was calling El Salvador out, and Max Kaiser was like trying to put Michael Saylor on the stands, like you can't, because he was saying that basically not leveraging his Bitcoin is bad for his country, and I'm like, oh boy, here we go. It's because he's got to keep a dividend going with Bitcoin. I'm like, he doesn't have to. I'm not touching my Bitcoin. I'm not putting a loan on my Bitcoin. But that's just me. So yeah, he's been in the news a lot. Bukele's been in the news a lot, and of course, this is huge for me because I'm spouting this out all the time. We're being replaced by robots every single day, slowly and surely AI as well. El Salvador's President Nayib Bukele met with Tesla SpaceX CEO Musk at the Gigafactory, and Bukele shared a video clip. Of course, I just showed you a little clip of that. It was a pleasure to spend several hours talking with one of the great minds of our time at Elon Musk. Of course, that was Nayib Bukele on Twitter. Yeah, that's just a little clip I showed you guys a little earlier. And then Musk later responded on X saying he had an outstanding discussion with the President Bukele. They explored topics like the nature of reality, the future of humanity, and how AI and robotics could impact the world. The Tesla billionaire added, El Salvador has an amazing leader. I don't even have to mention Bitcoin. Y'all know what's happening in the background. But I mean, this is huge. This is huge. So yeah, just had an excellent conversation. We talked a lot about the reality of the future. Yes. And the meeting at the Tesla's Gigafactory highlighted both leaders' shared enthusiasm for how emerging technologies might influence global progress, with El Salvador's positioning itself as a forward-thinking player in innovation. Guys, this country was at the leading edge of crime and murder and everything else, and now they are going to be a key player in the future of this technology, digital technology, and of course, AI and robotics and all the like. It's going to be insane, and they're the beginning of that. They're the baby steps, but it's insane how far they've come in just 3 years. In 3 years. So I think it's amazing. I cannot believe we get another, we get 3 instances of Bukele. I love the man. If you guys haven't seen the speech he did at CPAC this year, was insane. It'll blow your mind. I got clips of that. I might, if we have time, I might show it at the end of the stream. I just love sharing that video with you guys. Kamala Harris pledges to support digital assets. Do you believe this? I don't know. We will cut needless bureaucracy, she says. And this is like the only thing she's ever said on the stance of crypto. And it wasn't very clear like anything else. So Vice President Harris has pledged to support the innovative technologies like artificial intelligence, digital assets, while ensuring consumer investor protection. Digital assets could also mean CBDCs, guys. Right? But yeah, Kamala Harris backs AI and cryptocurrency at major fundraiser. Vice President Kamala Harris pledged on Sunday to support AI digital assets, speaking on donors in New York City at a Cipriani Wall Street fundraiser. Harris shared the economic vision, focusing on innovation and regulatory protection for consumers and investors. The event reportedly raised $27 million for her campaign. I will bring together labor, small business, founders, and innovators, and major companies, Harris said at the event. We will partner together to invest in America's competitiveness. I don't see that in any of her policies. To invest in America's future, we will encourage innovative technologies like AI, digital assets, and the like. Yes. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, another quote. We will create a business environment with consistent and transparent rules for the road. We will invest in semiconductors, clean energy, and other industries in the future, and we will cut needless bureaucracy. I don't think that's really positive for crypto in particular, but that's all we have. That's really all we have from her campaign stance right now on policy when it comes to digital assets. To me, I'm on the boat now, and I think I might have this to share my ex as well. I'm on the boat now that I feel like it doesn't matter. We talk about the future in AI and crypto technologies and everything else. Of course, the dystopian future. I don't think it's going to matter who wins. I really don't. I think it's going to be endless money printing no matter what. And actually, you know what? For Bitcoin's stance, I think Kamala Harris would be better, because she's going to spend more money than Trump out the gate. So Bitcoin's going to surge on that. But overall, crypto in general would be better under Trump, not just Bitcoin. We actually might see a little bit of more of an altcoin rally with Trump than Bitcoin. So I'd say it's definitely better to diversify right now, right before the election, if you're pro-crypto and you want to stay in here. Because, I mean, risk on right now is more important to me than risk off. I don't see any point at all to be holding what's left of your bennies, man. I really don't. I really don't. Okay, so moving on. That's Kamala Harris' newest stance on it. Travala integrates Solana for booking flights and hotels. Offers Solana travel rewards. More and more companies are getting involved in the reward space. It's going to be huge for crypto and tokenized assets. Again, don't fade. Where is she? Don't fade Polkadot either, because that's like one of their primary goals right now is to basically use end rewards for, retail rewards. So, there's a lot of coins doing this, and of course, Jasmy's going to be doing that as well. Of course, you're gonna be related to some sort of thing. Maybe you purchase a smart device, and you're gonna be able to tap into all these different rewards because you're using it for so much. And then if you want to sell your data, of course, all these companies are gonna be looking to offer you rewards for that. Anyway, so I'm not too surprised on this, but again, I just got to talk about it because on Solana, of course, that's the coin right behind me there. I got coins everywhere now. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing it. But I'm just so laser-eyed, man. I'm laser-eyed. Seriously. Yeah, if you're fading this market right now, I don't know what to tell you. This is gonna be the craziest bull run ever. ever. It's gonna make 2021 look like baby stuff. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just crumbling up money now. I'm just mad. Book 3M Plus travel products with Solana, USDT, and USDC on Solana via Travala now. Solana rewards coming soon, they say. I don't want to spend time reading the whole article, but you guys get it. Travel rewards and the like are going to blockchains. Republicans urge SEC to drop SAB 121 bill. This is, of course, huge. This is what's pushing the entire market to basically say all the banks now are in, not just the leading headline over the weekend. BNY Mellon was accepting are allowed to custody Bitcoin. Right now, I think it's just exclusive to Bitcoin, but of course, the Republicans now are urging the SEC to drop that for the rest of our space. Because as soon as this happens, guys, that's it. Genie's out of the bottle. We are on the road forever. It's never going to end. It's not going to stop. It's just going to go on forever, in my opinion. I think we're going to have a super cycle if this does drop. But again, just my 2 cents, right? I mean, 2 sats, right? My 2 sats. GOP's push ahead of the SEC's crypto rule highlights ongoing tensions over regulatory approaches potentially impacting the future of crypto policies. Patrick McHenry said this, and Senator Cynthia Lummis has led an appeal letter sent to the SEC urging the regulatory agency to drop the SAB 21. I don't know if you guys are watching back at the beginning of the year when Biden sent his cronies in with the letter. And the middle of that hearing, where they're basically overturning it, and he vetoed the bill. Right there on the spot. He wasn't there in person, obviously. His puppets, the puppet masters were doing it behind the scenes. But yeah, that happened. And Biden had vetoed it. It had a presidential veto. So we've been hanging on the edge on this bill now, this reform, like forever, this entire year. We thought we were never going to get anything. We were going to hear it again before the end of the year or before the election was over. But here it is. It's rearing its ugly head again. We've got SAB 21. Both the House and Senate vote on the HGJ Resolution 109 sent a clear message for the Congress to the SEC, issuing staff guidance to impose policy changes as not appropriate for violates both the spirit and the letter of the Administrative Procedure Act. We urge you to rescind the SAB 121. The letter states, SAB 121 disrupts the generally accepted practices for custody of digital assets, right? Digital assets. So yeah, that's what we were watching beginning of this year, and yeah, they're trying to still fight it out. SAB 2021 stands out as the only crypto-related issue for the United States Congress sufficiently to pass legislation through both chambers, given the recent statements for the U.S. Yeah, of course, this was the last thing we were talking about that was bipartisan with crypto. That's of course after we got the regulation for FIT 21. So yeah, it's nice to get this to be resolved by the end of the year. I would be so happy to see that, but how I hold my breath. I hold it. Are we even breathing anymore? Solana unveils its first ever crypto gaming handle. If you guys haven't caught this, I'm gonna pre-order one. I'm excited for this. I know it's a novelty. I just love old school gaming. I have a huge video game collection, as you can see, my Mario statue behind me. But yeah, I'm a huge Nintendo fan. I've got over 5,000 video games in my personal stash. But yeah, Solana play to earn games. If I want to kill some time and maybe make some bonk, why the hell not? I'd rather play to earn bonk than buy it, in my opinion. But anyway, yeah, it's dropping. It's coming out. The pre-orders already sold out. They're releasing another set of pre-orders, I believe, in the next 48 hours. I think. Or 24 hours. I think it was 72 over the weekend. So we're going down to the final moments of the next release, and I'm sure they're going to have more pre-orders soon. Anyway, so that's what's going on with Solana. After, of course, the success of the Solana phone, why not? Why not a handheld as well? Yeah, so I'm excited for that. I can't wait to see if I can get my hands on one and play it on stream. Who knows? Wow, 5,000. That's crazy. Yes, crazy. God, everything's crazy in our space right now. Alrighty. Where are we? What other headlines we got today? What other headlines? I think that's all the big stuff I had pulled. Of course, BNY Mellon being the biggest one, and then JASMY's moving out of nowhere, I believe, because of the rally we've been getting in Ethereum. Step and Go, man, it's been a while since we heard about Step and Go. Adidas reunite for new Genesis sneakers NFT drops on Solana. That's of course Adidas and Nike competing for the space. to be the key NFT sneaker in the space. But eventually they're all going to go that way, guys. We are learning to live in the metaverse. This is how it is. We're going to live in the metaverse. We're going to have digital items. This is how they want everything to go. And right now we're lucky to have both. For the time being, anyway. Physical and digital items. What else we got going on? Sam Altman says ChatGPT will bring unimaginable prosperity, fix climate change. We'll see. I don't know. Hong Kong EKG project expands on tokenization programmability. Of course, the CBDC stuff. Ugh. They're going to control the world. Celestia Foundation secures 100 million capital by Bang Crypto. I heard there was some big XRP news over the weekend. I forget what, though. What was it? We're going to 10x from here. I don't know. It won't take that long, guys. We're going to see face-melting prices on everything here in the next 3 months. It's going to be stupid by the end of the year. Any other headlines? XRP Ripples plans to supercharge XRP growth with FedNow. Okay, this is actually interesting because I was actually watching a proposed FedNow crypto for a long time. It was called MetalPay. MetalPay was geared up as being the FedNow solution. For the FedNow service, right? But I don't think it panned out. And it was even listed on the SEC's website, or not the SEC, what do you call it, the welfare page or whatever for FedNow. And it did not pan out. And they actually removed FedNow. I mean the MetalPay, Metal METAL, the blockchain, from that particular website, and then ever since it's been basically a ghost chain. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but of course now we hear FedNow back in the news with XRP. I would not be surprised in the slightest if we do get the settlement on that. But I mean, if so many other countries are going to be using XRP, it's going to move the entire coin regardless. But you imagine everyone getting welfare checks on XRP. No one even knows what this stuff is happening in the background. They're just like, I got my monies. I got my food stamps, right? That's it. That's all they're going to know. That's it. Heck, I'll be getting food stamps too if I can apply. If it's free, it's for me. That's what I always say. Anyway, and it's brought to you by XRP. Oh, geez. Crypto products see $321 million in institutional capital during second consecutive week of inflows. Okay, I don't see that on the ETFs, though. So I wonder where that's coming. Skybridge Capital's Anthony Scaramucci says Solana to pay major role in is that trillion or billion? Jeez, the zeros, man. That's trillion. $7 trillion financial revolution. Of course, we are in the digital revolution. Digital revolution as we speak. We're going to be telling stories about this. We're going to be making history next year. It's insane. Alleged $243 million Bitcoin hackers. Yeah, more hacking. Yeah, it's going to go on forever. Vice President Kamala Harris wants to encourage crypto and AI as part of the opportunity. That's not what I heard. Of course, we just went over that. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we tapped out all the headlines for today. If you guys didn't catch this, we talked about this on Wednesday last week. There was a surprise visit from Trump at the PubKey bar. We could probably go a little bit into that when we get over to the normies. Let's get into the normies. So this is the rest of the stuff I have to share on my X Twitter. Guys, if you want to follow, subscribe, all the things, right? I'd appreciate it. You don't have to, but I do appreciate your love and support. It keeps me motivated to do this every single day. This is what's going on. Of course, I've shared the Bukele and Elon Musk connection. And then, of course, people who held Bitcoin at 15K in 2022. And everyone was selling off. We didn't know we were going to go even lower. And if you were buying either. Oh, my God. And there it is. The bank's collapse. It goes to 30K. That was my experience anyway with it. Bitcoin is the most amazing mathematical miracle. Steve Wozniak, Apple co-founder. Just people in our space, man. People in our space we don't even know about. They're just in the background on the sidelines. That's Steve Wozniak. Crypto guys on the way to 2050 Bitcoin conference, and yeah, we're just riding in our one-man drones, basically. That's what we're gonna be flying around in. Crazy stuff. $64,000 Bitcoin price, of course, that was over the weekend. Exciting stuff. I just sold my car for more cash to buy crypto. Oh my God. Dude, I can't even, man. Oh, that poor child. Both of them. And of course, this is what we were talking about. Trump, of course, signing The big giant card at the pub key, but he also purchased burgers for the crowd.
We have some gifts for you.
Good. I want Bitcoin.
With Bitcoin. So that happened on Wednesday last week.
We have some gifts for you.
Good.
First
I
Bitcoin
want
present to buy the first Bitcoin purchase. So
we have some gifts for you.
Good. I want.
And then we got more.
I never thought would
more
make
Ben Armstrong talking about flipping JASMY.
And its native token. JASMY is currently down 54%.
I never thought in all the years
you
I've
guys
seen
don't
him
know,
ever
this
say
is
anything
before
about JASMY, and here it is. I think it's the second or third video he's put out talking about JASMY. And then, of course, our dystopian future.
Where multiple shots were fired and one person was injured. 39-year-old Felix De La Rosa was wanted for a parole violation. That's why officers tracked him to the hotel. But when he fired shots, they called in the Lubbock County SWAT team. At one point, we saw and heard him fire at a bomb squad robot. Take a listen. It sprayed tear gas into De La Rosa's hotel room. Initially, De La Rosa tried to fight the robot, even throwing sheets that would look like towels at it, but that didn't stop the robot from deploying gas. We watched.
That's it. We're here. We're in 2024. We're in RoboCop territory. You can't go back. As Kamala says, you can't go back. You can't go back and buy more Bitcoin either. Oh, God. Anyway, BlackRock reveals it's quietly preparing for a $35 trillion Federal Reserve dollar crisis, with Bitcoin predicted to spark a sudden price boom. Guys, there's no second best, right? There's no second best.
The point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura.
Dang it! Forever, Laura. Yeah, 64,000 Bitcoin incoming. Yeah, we're back.
We are back, baby. We are fucking back. We're back. Classic. We are back. We are back.
Yeah, it's a lot of rejoicing over the weekend. It was a lot of fun. And then $280 billion Singapore largest bank says Bitcoin is a bit like digital gold. Oh, Jesus. You might want to allocate. $280 billion Singapore bank. That was, of course, during the Blockchain 2049 conference. Yeah, me looking back at my crypto portfolio this morning. Yeah, oh my God, guys. Today was a great morning. Oh, this was great, too. Stock investor up 15% on the year. Crypto investor up 1,500% on the year. Dude, JASMY alone today did 10%. Come on. Come on. Who's doing the stonks anymore, boys? Who's doing the stonks, guys? Oh my God, dude. This is too much stuff. Too much fun memes over the weekend, guys. Look at this crazy stuff. We'll be vibing, man. It'll be time for buying next. BlackRock will be trying to manipulate the markets again. Yeah, there will be signs when Bitcoin hits 250K. Yeah, look at this car. Look at this car. Oh my God. Insane. Yep. And it just keeps going. It keeps going. We had a really great, and then we go back to Vitalik, of course, singing last week and bringing the Ethereum price down. I'm sorry, guys. That was too funny. If you guys didn't catch that last week, that was really funny. Oh my God. Oh, what the hell, Vitalik? Oh no. Yes. Ethereum's great. I'm sorry. But Bitcoin's better. And that's, of course, brought to you by the Bitcoin Gundam. It's a big-ass, badass Gundam. Of course, Bitcoin Gundam. Shout out to the chat. Saw a 62-cent JASMY 2025 prediction today. That would be insane. I don't know if I'm that bullish. I'm bullish on JASMY, trust me, for the long haul. I still think a 10 to 15% JASMY is on the table by the end of the year, and that may just be conservative in my opinion. So yeah, who knows? 62 cents though by 2025. I think that's legitimate. I mean, anything that goes over $1, I feel like it's too much, too crazy. But it's possible. Anything's possible. So yeah, that is of course the normies. That's what the normies have been sharing, guys. It's been fun. It's been really fun over the weekend on Bitcoin. All right, moving on into trending now on Google. Right? The normies hurting our brains yet? Well, what are they searching for? A hurricane hitting Florida, apparently. There's a million people searching for that. Of course, that's good. Okay, that's respectable. This is a good search. Of course, we got the sports, because the normies love the sports. Thunderbolts, Bengals, Big Jook, IDK. Oh, no. Whoa. I don't know. I don't know what that is. California banning... I heard about that. Yes, Gavin Newsom is actually banning plastic bags in California. I think that starts this week. Trevor Lawrence, I don't know, assuming sports. Luke McCaffrey, assuming sports. Mick Foley, like the wrestler? Not really sports. Charlie Blackmon, I don't know. COVID test government. What? The government? More, we're playing. Oh, I said it. Dang it, I said the word. Oh my god, we're gonna have the Pee Wee's Playhouse. Like, rah! Everyone screams when you say the magic word. Of course, the word being the vid. Anyway, Jaden Daniels stats, Jeweled Lotus, Clubs vs. Phillies, The Voice 2024. It's just normie stuff, man. Just no one is looking at our space. And of course, the final indicator for the normies: are they paying attention to Bitcoin in our most dire need, in their dire need? If you're a normie, you don't have any crypto right now. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. I've been trying so hard to get the normies into Bitcoin and crypto. You gotta do it. Listen to me. Orange pill your friends, your family. You gotta get some of these guys. They're great. They're amazing. They're financial freedom in a pill form. You gotta take one right now. Just to tell your friends and family. They're great. You need it. You need it in your life, and they need it too. But yeah, it looks like the normies aren't doing. They're not looking up anything. Last 7 days, Bitcoin isn't really peaking in the Google searches. The last time we had any spike at all, I think it was when we had the big sell-off, actually. When Donald Trump had his second supposed assassination attempt, right? Alleged. So yeah, that's what happened with that. And then, of course, I want to share Wen Moon. It's been a while since we talked about Wen Moon. It's great. It's wonderful. It's awesome. It's fun to pretend. And, of course, Wen Moon, if you guys don't know what that is, it is a retirement API. You can predict how long you can stack, right? How long you can stack and how much you need to retire in Bitcoin land, right? If you guys live on a Bitcoin standard like some of us here in the space do, then yeah, this tool is right for you. Let's take a look at the chat before we dive into some fun numbers. But yeah, J-Lee Club says also, oh god, Focus One, Vitalik is genius, but damn, that was cringe. Of course, that he was singing. Yeah, that's cringe. And the price of Ethereum went down like $250 when he did that. Never again. You know, he don't care. But well, it was 34 in late 2021, so it's totally possible, I would think. Yeah, anything's possible for crypto and Bitcoin, right? Anything's possible. All right, so how much do you need in stack size if you want to retire, right? How much Bitcoin do you have right now? Well, you just put it in here. Guys, go to, of course, observablehq.com or just type in Wen Moon, and you can look at this beautiful AI brought to you by Observable HQ that will give you an idea, a rough estimate, and a ton of math and formulas. To look at these charts. You put in one Bitcoin, it gives you like this entire cycle where you can, like, you know, when moon, well, your moon date and everything else in terms of when you can start retiring on your stack, and how long it would take for it to be devalued as you go down on your retirement as well. And you know, maybe you want to leave some for the kids. You can also invest less or more depending on your time frame. But yeah, let's just kind of have a little bit of fun with this as we normally do. Yeah, just put in your retirement stock size. It doesn't even have to be a whole Bitcoin. You can type in you have a quarter of a Bitcoin, right? My numlock not even working. There we go. Nope, I got no numbers. I think it froze. Oh no. Okay, so now we have 0.2. Oh, that works. Sure. Yeah, you got that much. This is a quarter of a Bitcoin. So yeah, desired income, and then yeah, you just put in your desired income here. Man, this is chugging along today. Oh man, what is going on? It's frozen. There we go. Yeah, you put in your desired income in today's dollars. That's of course United States today's dollars, and then you put in the appreciation rate of Bitcoin. On right now, the average yearly APY of Bitcoin has been around 46% year over year. So you can put that in there, or you can remain at the same, you know, inflation rate as against the dollar, which is of course right around 12%. So yeah, if you put that in, you want to retire on $100,000. You'll be able to retire on a quarter of a Bitcoin, right? By 2036. That's insane. Right now, a quarter of a Bitcoin is worth about $15,000. That's a lot. That's a lot. I mean, this is why we got to bring this even smaller and smaller and smaller. How about a 0.1 Bitcoin? Right now, that'll be worth about 6,300, I think. If you were to invest that 6,300. What is going on with this tonight? There we go. 6,300 in today's dollars. You'll be able to retire by 2040 with $6 grand in Bitcoin. That's insane. And your stack will be worth what? That'd be 10 million sats, of course. And then your stack will be worth $3 million by 2040. What? That's, of course, if Bitcoin retains the 46% year on average. Some people think it's going to be a lot higher than that. Some people it's going to be a lot less. That's what it's up to you to put in those numbers and estimate. But yeah, I mean, look, it gives you everything. It's insane. I love this. And of course, you can tip the original creator of this, Jimbo, some sats if you choose to. Yeah, that's there as well for you to do. All right, guys, let's get into Bitcoin. Where is she going? Where is Bitcoin Chan going? Into the late evening, early morning for the rest of the world. I always do these predictions. That's crazy how close we've been lately. It's insane. I've been so excited. I feel like a freaking crypto god some of these nights, guys. It's freaking hilarious. I can't. It's just so much fun. But yeah, of course, if you just kind of pay attention, I don't really trade crypto much anymore these days. But my big thing was always been high volatility timeframes, right? So the way I always looked at it was just watching the charts over the last 4 or 5 years. Your first time frame to look for, of course, is if you're in the Eastern Standard Time, it's going to be 9 a.m., 9 p.m., right? Markets open, and on the United States and of course, in the other side of the world. So it's going to be 9 a.m., 9 p.m., 12 a.m., p.m., right? It doesn't matter, Eastern Standard Time. And of course, what's the last one? Of course, 3 p.m., 3 a.m., and 9, and then you go right back into 9. So yeah, if you just follow that, those are the key time frames in which all the volatility in the entire market, whether you're on one side of the world or the other, is going to, align. And you can pretty much, with sentiment, you can pretty much predict where we're gonna go. And you cannot predict a black swan or a white swan, but you can pretty much predict the volatility and what direction it's gonna go, especially if there's been a lot of big movements happening overnight into the next morning market. You're probably going to have a little bit of a sell-off, right? People take profits. But if they have so much of a bullish sentiment, it's going to blow right through that. So it all depends, of course, back testing previous resistance and support. So that's, of course, what I look at every single night. And we do a pretty damn good job. I like to toot my horn a little bit for fun, but I am a humble guy. It's just fun. I think it's just fun to play with. All right, so with that being said, we're just going to do, of course, mark our time frame. So it's 9 a.m. right there. That's when we will open up tomorrow morning here in the United States. Right now we're looking at 9 p.m. That's when the rest of the world opens up. Be Japan, Germany, China. All kind of start at 9 a.m. Of course, Japan getting the ball started right now. About 12 minutes till 9. And then 3 a.m. That's pretty much when they settle for the day. The big market kind of finishes off there. And midnight, of course. Yeah, in between. All right, so those are the key time frames we're looking at right there. And again, this is just how I do it. And I think it's fun. It's fun to pretend. So yeah, that's the big thing right now. Looks like we're getting a little bit of a market sell-off into the morning in Japan. We're going to get China to open up here soon with Germany. In the next few hours, just checking the current market sentiment on heat map, right? Going back to Kimba, the White Snow Line, anime reference for those who know. Heat map, don't pay for something you can get for free. Yeah, it looks like right now we're having a bit of a sell-off. It's pretty much going to stop right around 62.7. If you can get down that far, there's a lot of buy-ins down there. And then the next level to watch out to blow through would be 63. Yeah, I would say 63. 2.5, right? 63, 250. Then after that, there's really nothing much stopping us until we hit about 64K. Again, we're just testing the same flipping range. So yeah, we already got this line already set up. It's crazy how this stuff just keeps backtesting itself. But yeah, that's kind of what everyone else sees as well. What we see, everyone else sees, is the same stuff every single day. It's just a different day. That's it. That's all it is. But yeah, if we just kind of backtest this here, we can see we're still trying to fight through these ranges. We still haven't broken out of 65 entirely yet. We touched it a tiny bit today, but we still did not get out. And we're basically just challenging this cup and handle pattern right here forming on the last It's not even been. Hasn't even been a week. It's only been like 4 days. 4 days since we started forming this cup. So yeah, I feel like that's just kind of have to come out, maybe come down a little bit, and then starts, you know, making another leg back up to try to break out of this here with 69K. 69K, of course, we all have PTSD if you guys lived through the last bull market. 69K. Well, we're going to have a huge amount of resistance there as we touched it like 6 times already this year, maybe 7 times earlier. It was insane how many times we knocked at that. Before we actually broke into 70. So that'll be stuff to look at later. Right now, we just got to get through 65, which could happen. It could happen. It's just going to be maybe by the end of the week. All right. So if I were to guess what's going to happen tonight, it doesn't really look that exciting, honestly. We're going to probably be trading within these ranges here. Unless there's a huge movement, a white swan event, someone comes out and releases some sort of crazy news or narrative. Or maybe, you know, BlackRock's buying up over something overnight. They do trade, of course, in the Japanese market. Anything's possible, but if it just kind of plays out the same way and we hold these key level here at 62.9, right? 62.9, 62.7, 8, that level there, which you can, of course, you can back test this range right here. It's going to look like we are going to be trying to break through at least 63.8 tonight, and it's gonna probably look something like this. All right, here we go. Here's the fun stuff. All right, so we're probably gonna pull back like we already are right here, trade a little sideways, and then until we get a little bit into here, get a little bit of a 12 a.m. rally into about 3 a.m. Something like that. I would say down, touch, break up, bounce, down, break up, and then go sideways until we open here in the United States. And of course we get a pull back down, and we'll retest that there. That's going to be the key level in the morning. If we don't rally on that, then yeah, we're going to go down further. It's just going to happen like right after the bell, or maybe even like 10-15 minutes before the bell here in the United States, because we love to sell off in the morning. It's just what we do, especially if we're already climbing a little bit overnight. Or going sideways. It's just what we do here in the United States. So this is what I see happening tonight. It's not really exciting. It's just ebbs and flows. We're just getting a little bit of pullback before we get the huge leg back up. And we're in a sideways chop, right? Just forming that handle for that cup until we break up and make that next leg up, which will probably take us to, let's see. Probably take us to a... Oh, that'd be nice. A new high of 675K. Ultimately, that's where we would end up, and probably be somewhere here by the end of the week, in the next week of the weekend, if that does play out. Again, it's September, guys. Don't forget, there's a lot of market manipulation happening in September. I don't know if we're gonna see that huge breakout until next month, but we're already close to the end of the month anyway. Doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. It might still be the best September on record for Bitcoin. That'd be amazing if we did get it. But that's what I see happening. I hope you guys have a great night. Hope you guys have had fun. I hope you guys are staying safe and not doing anything stupid, right? Don't do anything stupid with your bags. The hell? Yeah. So, yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe. I love this, guys. This is therapeutic for me. I love coming on here and just getting so amped up and excited before we see that rocket ship to the moon. I got a whole bunch of fun stuff to 3D print here in the next week. I've been looking at also doing another... Oh, I got another big project coming up. I'm going to make an even bigger, even bigger Bitcoin Gundam for the bull run. Oh, it's going to be the biggest one I can find. I'm excited for that, for the Bitcoin Gundam. It's going to take off. Yeah, have a great night. Thanks again for coming out again. Focus, you are awesome. I really would love for you to have you on one night. We've been talking back and forth since the beginning of this entire experience. So, yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Have a great night. It's Crypto Otaku signing out. Later.
Insufficient. We can make the dollar the most attractive currency by continuing to have the rule of law.
You can always print money to do that.
I suppose it would diminish our status as the reserve currency.
Just shut up. There's no
Oh, just because we're on the fire sale doesn't mean we can't tease Benny a little bit. Oh, no. Later, guys.